Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight, we're going to talk about Shane McMahon. It's being reported that he is coming back to to be at WrestleMania. Obviously, back in January, he got released after fucking up the Royal Rumble and booking himself to be one of the final four, along with Bad Bunny. Jesus Christ, man. But now there was also rumors that it was going to lead up to having a match with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And now people are thinking if he come back to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins even fucking posted like a video of Shane McMahon trolling. So now they're wondering, is it all of a sudden kind of 50-50 between is it going to be Cody Rhodes or Shane McMahon that's going to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania? It kind of does make sense because you don't. Vince McMahon hated to be predictable, so he could do this to shock people and at the same time piss them off because Vince doesn't give a shit. As long as you have a reaction, he don't care if it's a cheers or boos. So he knows right here he could get a bunch of cheers out of Cody Rhodes, but he also knows he can get a shit ton of boos out of Shane McMahon. So Vince is known to do this, and then you save Cody Rhodes for the next night, which is considered like opening day, like it's the start of the new season, the next Monday night on Raw, which also going to be the first Raw with fans in 3 years. The first Raw after WrestleMania with fans in 3 years. So it could be possible they do this. They throw an audible in there and have Shane McMahon face Rollins instead of Cody Rhodes, just to get an extra reaction on the next night and have Cody Rhodes come in. You get the negativity reaction on at WrestleMania with Shane, and then you get the positive reaction on Monday with Cody. It does kind of make sense. We'll see what happens. Also, there are reports that Toni Storm could debut tonight at at AEW. She got released back in December from the WWE, so she's eligible this week. Sometime I think the 28th, 29th of March, she became eligible to come back. So there's rumors that she could be. Tony Khan said on Twitter last night that he signed. I think he said he signed the women's wrestler. So a lot of people are thinking it's either Ember Moon or Toni Storm. We'll see. And also they're saying that obviously remember a few days ago I came in here and said the MJF was teasing going to WWE. Apparently Tony Khan is not happy with it because AEW was not aware of the interview that he was actually going to do this interview. You're supposed to let them know I'm going to interview for this. And, obviously some of the stuff he did, teasing for WWE, the money situation. They're saying MJF, he signed, like usually wrestlers sign a 3-year deal, but he ended up signing a 5-year deal from 2019 to 2024. And back when he signed that deal, he signed them more as a mid-carder. So he's making mid-carder money, even though he's kind of main eventing, He had a huge role the last few months with the CM Punk storyline. He had a Chris Jericho feud a few months ago. So he said, I need to be paid like a fucking main eventer, not like a fucking mid-carder. And this is what happened in sports, right? They draft you, especially like late in like third, or later rounds, and then you become a star. Obviously, you want more money. You're making third round money, but you should be making first round money. So there's talk about an extension, but he said he doesn't want to sign an extension because he wants to see what WWE is willing to offer, at least money-wise. So he's probably going to run it out and become a free agent. I believe January 1st of 2024 exactly, he becomes a free agent. And he says he wants it to become a bidding war between AEW and WWE. So we'll see what happens, man. But I guess AEW has talked to him about an extension so he can avoid free agency in 2024. But he does not seem to be interested in it, ladies and gentlemen. More news. I don't know. Is there more news here? Let's see here. Let's see here. No, not really. Johnny Gargano, people thought that he quit because he didn't want to be part of the new NXT 2.0 or because his baby was going to be born. He just said he felt like he kind of needed a break, and he felt the fans needed a break from him. He said, I was healed. I was a baby face. I did everything there was to do. It had nothing to do with NXT going to NXT 2.0. I just felt like a burnout, I guess. So that's what he basically said on the Renee Pop Pocket podcast. And, yeah, I also saw that there's talks about some AEW guys getting a release soon in May. We'll see how that goes. Obviously, that AEW roster is packed. So some of the guys that signed back in 2019, I don't think they'll get released necessarily, but at least they won't re-sign. They'll just have their contract expire. We'll see what happens. Thank you for watching this, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night, everybody.